It is the rookie from Alabama, Will Riker, to get us started. And off we go from Lumen Field. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll look to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
First catch there for Cup, and he's got a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second and a yard.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
And he will score. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On the give, it's Jones. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball
to the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Third and 9. Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down. A touchdown apiece. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really...
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It'll be a Vikings first down. On the handoff, Jones. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They face 2nd down and 7. So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. A minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He's going to let one fly for Addison.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice job there by T.J. Hawkinson to pick up a fresh set of downs. And remember, Mike, he suffered that knee injury late last season, so it's just nice to see him back out onto the field since he's arrived via trade from Detroit to Minnesota. His production has skyrocketed. If he can find that form again post-injury, he's one of the better weapons at the position in the league.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and go right back on track. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are back within a point. It's 14-13.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll run right. Here's Walker. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Vikings have got it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Allen in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They get 15 on that game. It'll be a Vikings first down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. This is Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's good for 27 and a first down. On play action, here's McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way...
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. That's how quick it's Cup on the RPO. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Set.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Once again, it's Walker. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Vikings have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down. Now a handoff. Jones. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. They run it once more with Jones. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Seahawks are going to have it just past their 25. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run here with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up past the 35. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. Straight ahead, it's Walker. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. In motion is Myers. On 2nd down, Walker. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look deep. Going to cover. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They send their fans home quite happy.